Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sustainable Healthcare Spotlight information session. My name's Amin,
And I'm Hamza. Nice to meet all of you.
and today we're going to be going over some aspects of what the SHS is, our criteria, some mentorship information, and important dates and staying up to date with SHS. So what is the SHS? So first of all, let's get started with who are the founders. So my name is Amin. I'm a second year kinesiology and health science student at York University. And one little fun fact about me is that I spend a lot of time practicing to improve my typing speed. I really enjoy typing. It's one of my hobbies.
And I'm Hamza. I'm in my third year of kinesiology and health science at York. And a fun fact about me is that my favorite book is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho.
All right, so what exactly is the SHS? Now, the Sustainable Healthcare Spotlight, short for SHS, is a student-led Agents of Change initiative under the Calamy and Stone colleges at York University. The SHS aims to raise awareness of the contemporary healthcare challenges that we face today to high school students in grades 11 and 12. And our hopes are to enable those students from all backgrounds to drive sustainable change through critical thinking, creativity, and collaboration.
So some things we plan to offer you as SHS are mentorship, guest speakers, and of course our spotlight event. So for our spotlight event, some things that have to do with that are awards, certificates. You can get valuable research skills, networking, and you can think critically and learn how to develop those skills as well. And then we'll speak more about these topics later on in our presentation, so stay tuned.
Perfect. And what is a spotlight event exactly? The spotlight event is going to be presented by the SHS, of course, and it offers students an opportunity to engage with current healthcare challenges and share them with other like-minded students. So a theme is selected yearly for students where they're tasked with investigating contemporary healthcare challenges that are meant to be in line with that particular theme. Now, we will be discussing our theme shortly, but at the end of the year, the spotlight event will take place and students will prepare their solutions prior and they'll submit those solutions to be accepted. And when they come to the spotlight event, they'll prepare and share a 5 to 10 minute talk detailing their solution. Students will have the chance to share their solutions, like I mentioned, with other like-minded students, but also undergraduate and graduate students who may choose to join, and also our selection committee, who will be comprised of students at York University. They will also receive feedback, like I mentioned, from the selection committee, and they'll have an opportunity to win many of the prizes that we offer, certificates, actual monetary awards, etc., that we will also talk about later on.
Okay, so Amin mentioned our theme. So for this year, we chose to have our theme as technology in healthcare. We chose this theme because with the development of technology in our century, we felt that uh, modern healthcare systems an ex have an extreme reliance on technology in our current climate, and we feel that they can stand to gain a lot from using this technology, whether it takes the form of cutting edge medical technologies within our hospitals or their daily wearables, such as the Apple Watches we wear. Technology has seamlessly woven itself within our lives, as many of us use our phones to communicate with others or use simple things such as treadmills to even exercise. Consequently, we think it's imperative to recognize technology's pivotal role in reshaping the landscape of patient care and support systems. And that's why we'd like you guys to explore technology and healthcare for our theme this year.
So we'll talk a little bit about our criteria. We'll talk about the eligibility, some submission requirements, the formatting, and etc. stuff like that. Then we'll go into a little bit of the selection and submission criteria, and we'll talk about that more in depth. So we'll start off first of all with eligibility. So the application is open to any high school student in grades 11 and 12, and students can work alone. They can choose to work with up to two other students, so groups of three maximum. And we hope that students take this opportunity to work collaboratively with their friends, maybe, or people who they are interested in working with to learn about something new. But also, we may take into consideration some groups who may choose to have groups with individuals lower than grades 11 and 12, so maybe grade 10 students who are part of a group with grade 11 and 12 students. We'll take those exceptions on a case-by-case basis. So let us know, email us, and we'll respond to those. But broadly speaking, grade 11 and 12 students will be eligible.
So let's talk a little bit about some of our submission requirements. So the first thing let's talk about is our presentation format. So as we mentioned earlier, you're gonna have to make a 5 to 10 minute presentation, probably with a slideshow. And then following that, you'll have to endure a 5-minute questioning period by our judges and faculty. And then you can either choose to have one person or all your groups present your work, depending on what you guys are comfortable with. And then some additional items you're required to submit is group member information, which includes basic information such as full name, email address, and your school affiliation. And then you're also going to need to assign a consent form for recording and presentation, which lets us know that you're comfortable with actually being in our event, just simply because of the nature of our event being one where you have to stand up and present, or whether you choose to be on Zoom for that, you'll still be recorded. And then you can complete all this through our submission form available at SHS UrQ or through our social media platforms. And then a little bit more to talk about is title for your solution. I try to keep them short, max 15 words. And then you're also going to need to submit a background/context statement, which is pretty short, only 100 to 200 words. It's basically a justification for why you chose your problem and how it relates to the theme. Then you're also going to need to put a summary for your solution, which is a little bit longer, 300 to 500 words, which outlines the problem and how you propose to solve it sustainably. And then you also need to provide a clear connection to the theme in your solution. And if you want more information, again, please check out our website and the links right there.
All right, so we'll move a little bit into now the submission and selection criteria. Now, like Hamza mentioned just now, everything is available on our website through that link, shsurq.ca. And if you click the Spotlight tab, there will be a specific section where you can see our submission criteria, and it will have a whole document that lists everything out there clearly. Now, for our submission and selection criteria, we have done them the same this year. They're based off the same criteria, so they're slightly modified if you check our website, but they have the same broad categories. And so when you plan your solution, you will be working off of our submission criteria to make sure it abides by that. But those same aspects of that submission criteria will be ones that will be graded at our spotlight event by our selection committee judges. So we start off, first of all, with quality of submission. So here are some small aspects of it. It must be clear, organized, formatted in a logical manner, concise, avoid of redundancies, no spelling or grammatical errors, preferably. And these are some of the quality regarding quality of submission. We also have the credibility of the research solution. So it must be embedded in some sort of science and evidence. So it can connect between your research, your proposal, other real life examples, maybe even academic literature. We highly recommend that. And it should be an appropriate means of responding to your selected healthcare issue. Next thing is also our alignment with the theme. So we've chosen a theme for a reason, and we hope that you will be able to find ways to find problems that are relevant to the theme, but also find solutions that take advantage of the technology that we have available. Again, we would also highlight the practicality of the solution. So it should be a feasible solution, it has to be impactful in some way, and you have to explain a little bit about how it might be impactful, significant impact on maybe the current system in place, or maybe on some other aspects that you might be interested in focusing about. And also it should be focused on sustainability. As this is the Sustainable Healthcare Spotlight, it should be economically, logistically, long-term running, and these are some sort of things that you should keep in mind when you're making these solutions, so that it will help you along the process and make it a bit clearer for you. All right, so let's talk about a little bit of mentorship, and Hamza will introduce us to our mentors.
So far we have 4 mentors with SHS, which are Vinojan, Michael, Daniel, and Manelli. If you want to learn a little bit more about them to see which mentor you'd like to join for our mentorship sessions, you can go on our website, and the link's right there if you want to see. So what you can gain from our mentorship sessions. So we hold our sessions weekly. The hours we'll show you soon. And then we also have online events where you can learn a bit more about research, writing, presenting, general life in university, careers, and collaborating with other people. So
yeah.
So if you want to know where you can actually take part in these mentorship sessions, they're going to be on our Discord, and they'll be held regularly for you guys to attend. And then our events will be taking place on Zoom, so stay on the lookout for those. And then some rules for our Discord are be respectful, no inappropriate language, no spamming, no adult content, no advertising, and no offensive names or profile pictures. And then obviously you can't threaten anyone on there.
All right, so here's our weekly mentorship schedule. Now, this is also available on our website. You can feel free to check it there. And so the hours are on Zoom or on Discord, like Hamza mentioned. So if you join our Discord through the link in our link tree or our Instagram page or our website, you'll be able to join the Discord and attend these sessions that our mentors will be providing. All right, so some of the important dates we have. So submissions have already opened on January 8th, 2024, but they will close all up until February 29th. So there's plenty of time to work on this, and we recommend students to look through our website, find interesting information, useful resources that we have, not only from the website, also through our mentor resources that we have also available on the website itself, and the times that are available from our mentors. Now, we also have events. We'll be hosting an event January 31st by Professor and Dr. Satchel Singh, who will be sharing a talk about healthcare algorithms and if they're racist or not. And he'll have a session from 7 to 8:30 p.m. We'll be having it as an in-person event, but also as an online event as well. So it'll be a hybrid event, but we have opened a registration link in our bio, and it's also available. We'll make it available on our website as well. And so students, if you're interested in participating in, or joining this event, listening to Dr. Satchel Singh's talk, please register through the link, and you'll have an option to say if you'd like to join in person at York University, or if you'd like to have it as you'd like to listen to it online. We hopefully prefer that everyone, as if they're able to join us in person at York University. It might be tough for some certain individuals to make it to York University, but I can assure you that it's worth definitely the trip to York University. It's an actual university campus. You'll have an opportunity to visit the colleges, one of the colleges that we'll be hosting the event at. And so it might be an interesting experience that you might be looking forward to. So be on the lookout for that. And if you are interested to join us in person, we would highly recommend that as well. Now, we'll also be sharing acceptance status updates. So after the submissions close, we'll have some sort of time between then and March 10th, where we'll share the acceptance status updates, in which we'll let you know if you're available or allowed to, you've been accepted to join our spotlight event and present there. So our spotlight event tentatively right now is March 15th, and all these dates, these two dates, acceptance status and spotlight event, is subject to change. It might change, might fluctuate, but for now, these are tentative dates, and if anything changes, we'll let you know through our social medias. And speaking of where you can maybe listen to these updates, how can you stay updated with the SHS? Hamza has a little bit of stuff for you.
So if you're interested in taking part in SHS, we have a registration link you can click on to receive updates for new events and mentorship resources. So you can find this link either on our website. There's a button on there you can just click, and then it's also found on our social medias through our Instagram bio. And some benefits for signing up are receiving access to mentorship, receiving updates regarding the project, and of course, being able to hear about any upcoming events or webinars that we're holding.
And here are some social media and contact information. So we have an Instagram, we have our Discord server, there's a link in the QR code, our website, and also our contact email in case you want to message us. You can also message us on Instagram. Feel free to do so if you have any questions. And if you're looking to have maybe your school club involved and maybe share it with your own school club, also DM us, and we'll be more than happy to help out with sharing it with your students and providing any information that you may request. Thank you, and we hope you step into the spotlight soon. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.